Hello, Teacher Ingrid. Regards. My name is Carlos Mario Vaina. I am English teacher from 2010 until today. In this short video, I speak about a contrast between Dan Brown Chapter 7 and Colombian Education Minister English standards. But number one aspect is very important to consider that the population to develop the English process. In my case, my educative institution is in Urrao, Antioquia. Urrao is located in the southwest of Antioquia, 5 hours to distance from Medellin. Besides, my students are young people from 14 years old until 16 years old. The groups are 80 grade and 90 grade. The characteristics of my students: they are talented, curiosity, intelligent, very funny, and their mentality for the English is a contrast. Some of them are interested in the English language, but another students have a few interest in the English. Okay, in the chapter 7, Dan Brown proposes 3 levels of English. Number 1 is beginners, number 2 is intermediate, and number 3 aspect is advanced. These classifications are similar in Colombia educative system, but in Colombia model the characteristic is that the levels are named but different letters. For example, A1, A2, and A3, and another classification B1, B2, and B3. An advanced classification C1, C2, and C3. Brown said that the role of the teacher is a companion. But for example, in the beginners group, Brown proposes that the role of the teacher is for example inside your class, and in this moment the teacher speak some vocabulary but in a basic form, with the idea that the students slowly, progressively understand and improve your abilities in the English. However, it's very important to consider that the English abilities are present not only in the Dan Brown proposal and in the Colombian English model. For example, speaking, writing, listening, and reading are crucial in the English process. Continue with the Dan Brown chapter 7. Brown says that, for example, in intermediate English, the role of the teacher is guarantee that the students improve your abilities in the different English abilities, and advance using the grammar and improve your fluency. Uh, Nowadays, the English learning is mediated by computers. For example, in my case, I decided this year to include the social network, Facebook and WhatsApp. Facebook allows me communicate with my students, and number one activity, for example, was configure Facebook in English. On the other hand, WhatsApp, I decide to use WhatsApp to work speaking activities with in an audios form. For example, number one activity was Our Father, and the idea was I have another smartphone. The name to it smartphone is smartphone class, and the smartphone, every one of my students take the smartphone, record your voice, and record, for example, the Our Father. The next week, I decided to continue with a short speaking. I using a paragraph when my students include some of the dates to their lives. For example, family. For example, favorite subjects in the high school, and another aspects that I consider that is very important for me to know to my students. And the idea to evaluate, to confront their abilities, their English abilities, is similar to the Santo Tomas University. I write in the blackboard. I wrote in the blackboard. I put a date and a deadline to send the audio. Okay, Dan Brown proposes that the English universe in the classroom is fascinating, and it's very important that the teacher include the English similar as a lifestyle. Okay, thank you so much. God bless you. Bye.